our favorite e-girl on the internet. We're gonna look at her. Yeah, it's kind of wild. It's kind of wild to see how more and more all these like streamers, like real personalities, are shining through, right? And yeah, Valkyrae, or as she's also known as Valkyracist, just showed her true colors by WestJett. We're gonna look at this. As far as I'm aware, this is about her brother, though I don't know much about what the stuff around surrounding her brother is actually about. Like, so we're gonna look at this. Also, please consider like and subscribing. I appreciate it. I got no idea. Let's look at this. I wonder.
Massive day for the unemployed. Valkyrie is in a hot water and everybody is hating on her. Her brother passed away and she sort of made it about herself.
I didn't stream yesterday. My brother passed away yesterday. And I...
Why do streamers need to tell everyone personal? It's...
I don't see. I mean, you can, right? You can do that, right? You can talk about that stuff. But I'm like, I don't think it's really necessary. E-girls, this e-girls, that. Whereas the e-men, they're just like depressed. That's why. They're just depressed. They're just emo boys on the internet. That simple. Yeah, I don't think that is necessarily something you have to talk about. It's also like, you took a single day off for your what's the word? For your brother, and that's that? That's crazy.
So odd.
I had like my meetings and my mom called me and she was like, yeah, Mark died. And I was like, oh, shit.
She's not even a real human at this point. She's just a trope of leftist beliefs. I bet her brother just said something.
True. I mean, it wouldn't surprise me if her brother just like said something and she's like now, ew, this evil racist man. It was leg day at gym. Not bad. I think people are very much overreacting for leg day, gonna be real.
Like, abolishing police is bad and now she hates him forever.
Yeah, yeah, he had a really bad alcohol problem and he had,
To be fair, if you were my sister, I'd have a pretty bad alcohol problem too. I'm surprised he stopped at booze, to be honest.
Yeah, so that was...
True. I would go harder. I would go way harder if this was my sister. But like, I wonder what the reason is that they have a bad relationship. It's probably her. It's definitely her.
Yesterday, I just felt really bad because I had like a lot of resentment towards him. We did not have a relationship. I was like kind of angry yesterday because he just like didn't treat my mom with respect. He did not like my mom. And then my mom was like crying on the phone yesterday to me.
Okay, but why does she even feel the need to share this? I feel like I don't hate her or anything. I more so pity her. Anyway, chat, my brother died, but today we got a cool Among Us lobby with my other Chinese friends. Yippee! Also, just to be clear, I don't think she's saying anything too crazy. It's just the fact that she's saying it in the first place. You know, it's slightly odd.
Didn't treat my mom with respect. He did not like my mom. And then my mom was like crying on the phone yesterday to me. And then she was like, you should forgive him. And I was like, well, yeah, I guess I have to because he's dead. Like, well, I don't know, this freaking sucks. Like, I don't know, I was like angry and she was like, no, she's like, it's okay, just forgive him. And I'm like, fine, I forgive him, but what the f? Like, I shouldn't have to forgive him just because he died. I was like, okay, no, that's fine. And so I was just having a weird day yesterday and I was like,
You know,
the way she just casually tells us like it's just a normal weekend is crazy to me. That is, you should not be telling this like it's just a normal weekend. Yes, you didn't have a good relationship. Yes, you did resent him. But, bro, why are you telling this so casually as if you were just like, wait. I mean, it's okay to vent. Yeah, but it's like so casually. It's like, huh? And like, she's not really, oh yeah, my brother died, by the way. I'm not going to go into detail, but like, yeah, that's why I took the day off. That would have been enough. That would have been enough. That would have been all was needed. That was all that was needed. That's that. Right? That's that. That's it. Right? Like that's the most she could have said. And not like go on the whole tangent about like how much she resents him. And then like it's like, bro, it's just not necessary.
You know what'll make it better? Some Among Us with your Chinese friends. All right, relax, guys. I'm not actually a racist. I have Chinese friends. Well, you know, technically they're Korean, but whatever. L China, W Korea.
We never had a relationship. I feel like he never allowed us to have a relationship. After my dad passed away, he never tried talking to my sister and I again. So it's like, why? Like, okay, yeah, great. You passed away. Fine.
Is it just me or does this seem...
That's a... Yeah, great, you... Wait. That's crazy to say. That's crazy to say. That is insane to say. Like, Poke has more self-restraint when it comes to talking about his life. Yeah. Go hug your siblings. I'm aware. I have siblings. I would never talk about them that casually. Then that would not happen.
very personal. Like, why are you sharing this? You know what I mean? Let your brother rest in peace. It hasn't even been one day yet.
Like, I don't know. I feel bad for his kids because his kids are actually nice to us. But it's like, damn.
Bro, the kids are mourning the loss of their father. The body is still warm. It's been like 24 hours, and they see their aunt saying all this? Bruh. Take some advice from Smosh and shut it up. Anyway, there's quite literally nothing wrong with this reaction, lol. You don't owe bad people in your life anything just because they died. Dying doesn't make that person any less of a person. You know what? True. That's true. We don't know anything about her brother or the specifics of their relationship. But why talk about this? What's the female equivalent of shut up and dribble?
Hey, do you want me dishes?
Someone said Erica Kirk.
Look, I get it if you are not really close with your brother, but you got to think of the family here and the kids, and even your mom, because it's still her son. You're a public figure talking about.
That is very true. That is very true, right? That is very, very true. I mean, consider this, right? Consider this. Just consider this. At the end of the day, she has to think about everyone else, and if she just throws this out the way she does, like it's like she. The problem isn't that she's talking about it. The problem is that she's talking about it like she's the victim. Stop. She made it like completely about herself, right? There was nothing said about like the children mourning, his wife possibly mourning, the mother, whatever, right? It's like, what?
About their father and how he's dead from being an. You're throwing out your family's trauma out there. I think that's very wrong. People are trying to confuse the idea that Ray is psychotic too.
It sucks that I have to agree with woman beater Miskiv, but like, what are we doing here? He's right for once, I guess.
She might have just be in shock of what's going on.
Even a broken clock is right twice a day, but like, come on, love or hate Mizkif, he's right. Very brave of Mizkif to watch this with the stuffed animals in the back. Oh, maybe the stuffed animals in her background triggered him, but anyway, let's move on. Anyway, Pokimane responds to the backlash she received for the way she acted.
Pokimane? Huh? I mean, Pokimane does make it about herself all the time too, right? Remember the wedding of her brother, right? She had like the wedding of her brother, and then like, what was it? Basically, like, here's the wedding of my brother. Here's a picture of my ass. Yeah.
Towards her brother's passing.
Lose a family member that you don't have a good relationship with. It's very complicated. And for some reason, some people can't understand that. It's so weird. It's actually so weird.
I beg to disagree. It's actually pretty simple. People just disagree with you because they inherently have different values, and nobody's going to change how you feel or they feel.
It's not my job to make everyone understand.
At the end of the day, it's the end of the day, and I might have just had an Andrew Schultz level epiphany because, like, I'm operating strictly out of logic, and she's kind of emotional right now because obviously her brother died, and she's a woman.
Grief is a roller coaster. Yeah.
Good point. Good point. She is a woman. Another one to the women don't think men are humans. Bingo. Just put that there. I'm just kidding. The person you hate the most just made a great point. Emotional. True. True. Very true. Yeah. Damn it. Poker took my punchline. Always.
Yeah, it is. And I think I need to give myself a little more grace because, God damn it, people piss me off. A lot of people reached out, which was nice. It was really, really nice.
Okay, but the only person here you can blame is yourself, bruh. You brought this out into the world. Nobody forced you to talk about this, so like, why get mad at the people? As Marcus Aurelius said, when you wake up in the morning feeling like P. Diddy, Tell yourself, the people I deal with today will be meddling, ungrateful, arrogant, dishonest, jealous. Basically, you're tripping if you expect Twitter to give you the best interpretation.
It's also like, just think for a second. Just like think for a second. You want to talk about him? Do it like a little bit in the future, right? Like, do it like in the future. Like, you don't have to do it so close right now. Like, just use a little bit of your brain. Just use it. Just use it for once. Just once, right? I know it's the left-wing political brain rot that causes this, right? The empathetic people are not that empathetic, but like, come on. It's not that hard. It's really not that hard to just shut the fuck up. It's not that hard. Like, I'm gonna have to be honest, I hate some people in my family. I would honestly be happy if they died, kinda. But I say that because I am an anonymous rando on the internet, not a fucking celebrity on the stream. I'm gonna make you big. I'm gonna make you really big, so you can't say that anymore.
Of what you're dealing with.
Only people that understand what it's like to have bad relationships with family members will probably understand. I don't know how to describe it to people. I genuinely don't. I don't know. I just could not believe how obliterated once again I was getting for not reacting the right way to my brother passing. I don't know.
Okay, but why do you care? You could say something as easy as 2 + 2 = 4 on Twitter, and somebody will be like, no, it's 5, and the age of consent is too high.
It's so annoying. I'll never be able to get close.
Ah, yes, Sneaker and the Age of Consent, the classic. Okay, everyone is like the new Firestarter in Pokemon. I see many people calling them as. I see a lot of people calling them as because they are, from what I'm noticing, they're making the starters more and more gender neutral, and I don't like it. Why are they not cunty? Why are they not like right? Like, look at Totodile. Look at Totodile. How cunty that is. And like, I feel like they're starting more and more to make Pokemon starters that aren't really have any target audience. It's really weird and odd. And if you make something for everyone, you make something for nothing, for nobody. The one is indeed shit. I think they're all shit. Throughout the band, I think they're all horrible. And I've already seen people crash out over the female and male like Pikachu, right? Like, they're saying like, oh, that's way too gendered. And I'm like, bro, you have the pasta flag in your bio. Shut the fuck up. But yeah, I think people really don't like those starters.
With him. Makes me mad.
Bro dies. How can I make this about me? We need Dr. K up in this bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm genuinely...
Pause? No. We're gonna spare Dr. K this, by the way. No, that's not happening. Nobody's not getting up this bitch. Nobody. I guess Hassan Piker is, but like, you get the idea. I think she should have just never talked about this. Just stop. Just stop right there. Don't even address anything anymore. You should have never talked about this to begin with. You can't... Nah,
Don't listen to me. I'm just jester maxing for some ad revenue.
Valkyrie announces she has started freezing her eggs at the age of 34 so she can have a baby in the future.
The best time to freeze your eggs is from 30 to 34. So I was like, this is the year.
I gotta go.
I'm getting it done.
Didn't Ray just say like a month ago?
Did you just yoink the audio? Am I fucking stupid? Why is the audio gone? Is it just no longer... What? That's interesting. Well, it can't be on my end, unless it is, but that's weird. Help, it's important, really important. I have no idea. People are hating Pokemon who have sexual dimorphism. Like, it's not even gendered, that's sexed. Like, sexed, yeah. No. They're basically complaining about the male Pikachu being like dressed up and the female Pikachu in that trailer being dressed up, right? Because like, again, it's the flag people. It's always the flag people. And honestly, at this point, anything makes them seethe, and it just makes me happy. I'm just like looking at this and smiling.
position. 25,000 likes on this video and you will never see a Mizkif.
Yo, WestJett, what was going on in that one? Why was that silence? Did he copyright it or something? Is that what it is? Is that what it is? Because that's like, that's rather interesting. Why he had to remove that. Then again, Miskiv's probably like that.
Clip again on this channel. We're about to break some records, but I gotta give it to Miskiv. He puts Tectone's ex-girlfriend onto his stream so Tectone can't react to any of his videos.
Man, f*** you, WestJett. That ain't even my real ex-girlfriend. My heart lies with the Genshin Impact baddies.
My heart lies with the Genshin Impact baddies. See, every single time I watch a WestJett video, you'll see the bald man. The baldy, every single time. It's surprising, really. It really is. The audio may be cut off because the clip they added had copyrighted music. Yeah, there's a chance that he did have that. Yeah.
To who I goon to every night.
I don't know why people are clowning her for this one. I actually think this is a good idea, especially since she's like 42. Anyway, back to her brother, the empathy people.
She's 42. That's crazy. Yeah, the empathy people. Yeah.
They have more empathy for people 7,000 miles away than their blood relatives. She really dying on that hill, also streaming the next day after he died. Everyone in the comments calling her strange or heartless for not feeling deep grief doesn't really understand what it's like to have a complicated traumatic relationship with an addict in the family. People love to say family is family like that's some unbreakable rule, but it really isn't. You don't owe anyone automatic love, grief, or loyalty just because you share DNA. Relationships are built on how people actually treat you. If you want people to genuinely...
Missed the point. Literally missed the point. Cadence, you have missed the point. You have missed the point so hard. You just threw the ball. You just shot the... You tried to shoot the target from behind. The opposite direction. That's how much you missed the point. The point is that you should have never talked about this. And if she did talk about this, she should have talked about it not that lightly, considering all the other family members. That is insensitive. He's not using a brain. A classic.
mourn you when you're gone. Show up positively in their lives while you're here. It's that simple. Wow, this is how your sisters respond when you die, guys. They make it about them. Don't actually care. Air you out publicly. Profit. Women are incredible. No, that guy is definitely trolling hard because no one in their right mind would compare all women to a Twitch streamer.
Because you are...
Well, they are all e-girls. All e-girls are the same. I am going to promote a new hashtag. All e-girls are the same.
Are chronically not in a relationship, you don't want to have children, and they are living through a fake relationship that they created in their head through the stream. Stick to that. If you're gonna farm Sims, do that. What, speaking ill of the dead of your own family member one day after when he has kids, it's like, it gets to a point, no?
For real, the guy has children. I think that makes it a bit icky, right? And again, a death doesn't impact just one person, so the fact that she took this executive call, whether it's impulsive or not, just...
Does her dog also just sit in one corner, by the way, like for hours on end? I'm asking the important questions here.
Shows the maturity. Then again, she is a Twitch streamer, so she hasn't mentally developed since high school, so math adds up.
I know math is hard.
When you lose someone that you're related to that you don't have a healthy relationship with, there are a lot of people like that, like me. And I think it's reassuring that there are a lot of people that are being empathetic towards my emotions. I'm really sad today. I'm not gonna lie. I'm really sad.
Now that I've come across as a giant piece of I'm actually sad. This one's quite a doozy. Let me know what you guys think in the comments.
Yeah, I think here's my opinion. I think it should have never been aired. Never at all. Should have never aired this. Should have kept it to her, and that's it. There's not much to say here. She should have kept it to her. Should have never said it. Should have never talked ill about him on stream. Just like keep it to yourself. Nobody needs to hear that. That's private business. Nobody needs to hear this one in particular. He's dead. Let it be. Instead, you made it all about yourself. Didn't consider your mother. Didn't consider his children. You didn't consider anyone else involved. Only yourself. And that's why people hate you. Anyways, like, comment, and subscribe.